Today we're going to talk about the Domme Kink. So if you weren't aware, the Domme Kink has roots in something called the Oedipus complex, which is a psychoanalytical theory that was developed by Sigmund Freud in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And the Oedipus complex refers to a child's unconscious desire for the opposite sex parent and feelings of jealousy towards the same sex parent. Usually it refers to men, so it's talking about boys seeking their mother's attention and seeing their fathers as competing for their mother's attention. This complex was named after a figure in Greek mythology named Oedipus, who unknowingly married his mother and killed his father. Freud tells us that this theory refers to the phallic stage in childhood, which is between 3 and 6 years old, and it's resolved when the child starts identifying with the same-sex parent and adapts their roles and beliefs. This is also really important for developing the superego, which is seen as the conscience. So the Dom is essentially a powerful figure who likes to take control, but also nurtures, disciplines, and guides the submissive like a maternal figure. The maternal role in this case is less about diapers and lullabies, and it's more about psychological control, financial domination, seductive manipulation and guidance, with reward and punishment structure. Dom is part of CGL dynamics in BDSM. That's caregiver and little dynamic. So the caregiver is referred to as mommy or daddy and provides strict structure and discipline, but also affection to a more vulnerable, regressed partner known as the little. Some CGL relationships are non-sexual, but the Dom Kink specifically blends the caring role with erotic dominance, but it often includes humiliation, discipline, and financial control. The Dom Kink is also rooted in Femdom, which is female domination, especially the image of a mature, experienced, confident woman who knows what she wants and takes it. A lot of people find the Dom Kink appealing because its emotional safety meets erotic danger. A Dom is in control, yet nurturing and commanding, a figure many subs crave to worship. This kink gives space for submissives to aggress, obey, and be molded while still involving intense sexual or psychological stimulation. My personal belief with this kink, based on the psychoanalytical theory of Freud, is that there might have been some sexual trauma or childhood trauma that prevented some of these submissives from having this Oedipus complex resolved in childhood. For them, maybe part of this is acting out that and seeking in a way to have that resolved because it wasn't resolved for them in childhood. That's just my theory. Although there are many subs that love this kink and that like to call their dominant mommy, for me personally, I do not consider myself a mommy dom. I have worked in strip clubs before where I had younger strippers that referred to me as mom, and I loved that. I also used to own a dance studio, and my students that would come in, the younger women would refer to me as mom, and I enjoyed that. But for me personally, I do not like the sexual aspect of being called mommy. I would be open to partaking in a Dom kink only if it was non-sexual in nature, but for me personally, I have a problem with being sexualized as a mother figure. So for me, you can call me Goddess Fiore, but please do not call me mommy. No judgment on anybody who partakes in the Dom kink, but this is just not really my thing. I had somebody that was asking questions about it, so I wanted to make this video and kind of explain it a little bit, but just letting you know that for me personally, I don't really partake in this kink.